For some kids, reading is a chore, but making reading fun for your kids is easier than you may think. Here with some tips is parenting coach Chrissy Kochny. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, I love this because, I'd always heard it's never too early to start reading to your children, even when they're babies and they're not understanding.
Absolutely not. No, I mean, even just using a lot of the board books that are available and helping them to learn concepts of print, turning the page left to right, and even looking at pictures themselves and talking and labeling items in a picture to help build vocabulary development is some of the best stuff you can do when they're really, really young.
Yeah, it definitely helps because I know my Rosie loves reading now, and I think it's because it started so early. Now, you have some great tips on how to make it fun at home.
Yes, and I like to think of it about being engaging because not everything is sparklers and fireworks, but reading is an essential skill and we want children to develop a love of learning and a love of reading. So how can we make it engaging for kids? And one of the ways to think about it is kids are very tangible. Things are very black and white often, so why not kind of get on their level and look at it the way that through their eyes and create a physical space that helps to make learning fun and exciting and to make reading fun and exciting. So the Book Nook is a great way to do that. You can even just simply lay out some pillows in a corner of the room with some bookshelves. In our house, we have a cute little tent that was really inexpensive. It has a little light in it, and the kids can climb in, and they're kind of in their own little world to imagine and to engage with books. And sometimes I join them in the tent. Other times it's just their space to explore and have fun.
That's terrific. And also different ways to categorize the themes of the books.
So another thing that's really helpful for children is to model different reading behaviors, and one of those things is, I know for myself, I oftentimes am drawn to a particular genre or to a particular author, so we can do some of that work for them and help them learn skills like categorizing. So if they love trucks, get a box or a bin. It doesn't have to be fancy. Throw a bunch of books about trucks in there. If they've taken a liking to a particular author, get a bunch of picture books in the library and put those together and give them access to those and let them just kind of, again, get used to going and picking and choosing. But again, you're kind of modeling the different ways that they can organize the books to get into them.
And talking about modeling, I think it's so important for them to see us reading as well. So you were saying there's a literacy exchange you can do.
There's two things. There's a literacy exchange, and actually, before we go there, there's actually a lot of times parents think that once their kids start school or they start reading, that they don't need to be read to anymore. And in reality, it's always good to continue. I know my 7-year-old still loves curling up. At night, we still have a book. We all read it aloud together. Sometimes it's a familiar book. We've moved on to some chapter books. So that's one thing that's important. The literacy exchange is good because it incorporates writing, and it gets kids really excited. So what do I mean by that? It could be as simple as my son and I are reading the same book, and we write back and forth to each other about what's happening in the book. Or maybe we're reading different books, and he writes me a short story, or my younger son, who may not be writing full sentences yet, will draw a picture of what he saw or heard about in his book, and then I would do the same back to him. And I can't tell you, I think I get more excited to get the letters than they do because it's really a unique opportunity to kind of, again, get a sense of how they're seeing the world through the books that they're reading.
That's wonderful. Chrissy, thank you so much for these great tips.
Thank you.
And we're going to have all this great advice on our website, cbsnewyork.com.